Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Jai Shimalaji. I'm Oleg from Colorado. We'll start our broadcast in about a couple of minutes. We'll wait a little bit more for more viewers to show up. In the meantime, we can take a moment and just go into silence and enjoy the moment of meditation. So this session is recorded, and most of you most likely will see it, will watch it as a recorded version, which will be available for public. For Sahaja yogis later on, after we're done with today's broadcast. Before I go into details, I just want to cover what we're going to explore today and present today. I will start with general knowledge how to start your meetup account in the meetup.com website. Then I'll show you the existing account, which we use here for 2.5, maybe 3 years in Colorado, and I'll work you through some features, which will be main features for you to start to add to your account, so your account can be attractive, can be publicly visible, and inviting for those who are in your area looking for starting their meditation practice. If you have any questions, I'll show you my email and telephone number. You can send me messages, text messages on that number. Also, you can send emails, and I'll try to publish these questions and answers, if I know answers for these questions, in the document, which will be also publicly available. As well as we have group of people, including Shiva Raja and other yogis who are members of outreach group of Sahaja Yoga in USA, and we'll collaborate and we'll edit this list of questions and answers, and so at the end of the several sessions or webinars on the meetup subject, will end up with nice document with many questions answered. I just got a message from Shiva that it's not, the video is not yet available, although I see 5 viewers on my screen, so I guess it's live now. Anyway, let's move on. I'll share with you my full screen. And I'm going to go to the meetup.com website, meetup.com, in your browser, and this is how it looks for people, and for those who are members of the already of the meetup. And if you are not, you will be asked to at some point to create an account or to create a profile. But let me step aside and also make another comment. What you see on the right-hand side, or maybe left-hand side on your screen, is a Word document where I put my name, my email you can use for the questions, as well as telephone number 720-987-8054. And the first question I already got yesterday. I put my answer there. Unfortunately, I don't know the right way to deal with this situation about RSVPs, but generally I show you this just to reiterate that this document will be filled with questions and answers, and you'll be able to come back and go through these answers, as well as the email is available for you, and text messages are available not only during this session but also after that. You can send me messages. You can send messages to wider community of those Sahaja yogis, and we have many collectives right now in USA who are using Meetup as a outreach tool for seekers and for spreading Sahaja yoga. So let's start. We're on the front page of the meetup.com website. First thing you do, you click on Start. Again, this is for new people, new Sahaja yogis who do not use yet Meetup. Okay, so you click on Start Meetup, a Meetup group at the top of your screen on the top bar. I click on that, and it opens Next Step. Now, keep in mind that this next steps are like a wizard steps. The website, the application is walking you through steps to create a new account in the meetup.com. So country USA, zip code. You put your zip code where you're located or where you want your programs to be run, or if you are planning to run several programs in different locations, choose one which is in between, so it actually covers, it's like a central point for your account, and further forward you will be able to create different events, different meetups within your account for different locations, and all of those will be covered by one account. I choose 80124 where I live. I click Next. Next step, it suggests to choose the keywords. These are important because think of them as words which regular members of meetup.com website will be searched for. For example, meditation. People who are interested in meditation, definitely those we would like to have on our meetings, right? And after that, it adds you a lot of suggestions. So you click each one you think you are interested to invite people to your programs of that kind. So spirituality, personal growth, meditation, definitely. Spirituality, yes. Consciousness, yes. Yoga and meditation, yes. Overcoming stress, yes. Self-improvement, yes. Personal growth, yes. Self-empowerment and exploration, maybe. Guided meditation, yes. Meditation for clear mind, open heart, yes. Breathing meditation, maybe not. Meditation and healing, yes. Zen meditation, mindful insight meditation, yoga. By the way, if you are inclining to stick to the motto of your programs as Sahaja yoga and emphasize yoga only, definitely go with yoga, and so on and so forth. So once you selected all this keywords for your meetup account, you click I'm done picking topics. You click that button and you progress to the next step. This is intermediate step where Meetup already pulls all people who assign these topics in their profile, or specifically in their interests and in the list of their interests. And so you can see so many people around your area, around your zip code, who are interested in the subjects you selected as a keywords of your meetup. And next, I pledge to create real face-to-face community, of course. So you click that button and you continue. And now, at next step, it shows you how to basically you need to select the name for your meditation account. So I would say meditation guided weekly meditation programs. You can select or call it whatever you want. Just keep in mind that this is what people, regular people who are searching for yoga and meditation and self-realization and so on, so forth, will look for. And this name has to be self-descriptive. Next, group description. We offer weekly guided meditation sessions and so on. You can be as descriptive as you want and provide some details, and I'll show you some descriptions which you obviously, once you start to create your account, you will be very much interested to go through Sahaja Yoga web meetup accounts and see how other people across the US describe their meetings. Next, what are members called? You want to call them group members or meditators or Sahaja meditators, whatever you want. I prefer members. Save and continue. So this is the last step before you actually provide the payment information. We currently run on the $15 per month, the middle plan, which I think we selected long ago when we just started and wanted to try. But I think we will switch to $12 per month. It's cheaper, and there is no reason to go with 15 per month because basically we love it. We use it heavily, and this is the currently, and you will see after we proceed to our account that this is the major line of the advertisement, right? Right now. So I skip this stage. After this stage, you will be able actually to see your account. And now I'm moving to the actual Sahaja Meditation Colorado account, where I'll show you some of the main features you will work on and you will need to establish and perform to make your account visible for the wider community of all members of meetup.com. And there are, I don't know how many there are, but maybe hundreds of thousands of people using this meetup.com website. So you are actually suddenly, for $12 or $15 per month, you are making a big step into that community and making your name visible in your events visible for thousands and thousands of people. And good part is that all those people are not strangers from the street. Those people who are really genuinely e expressed their interest in the topic you put as a topic you provide your programs for, like meditation or yoga or self-realization or kundalini awakening and so on and so forth. So I am going back in the website. I'm typing meetup.com/Sahaja Meditation Colorado. This is the name of our account, and you will select you will be able to edit to add this name to your account. And so this is how it looks. Yours will look a little bit emptier because, and I'll show you why. For example, right here, once you stepped in as a organizer, and you will be organizer because you paid money, you opened account, you paid money for administrating this account, and from this moment you are the administrative person for that account. And you can edit every section, almost every section of how it looks and feel for other people. And I'll show you several features. For example, you will start with look and feel of your web page. And by coming here, this is the kind of on top of your screen, you will see below the top of your screen, you will see that white bar with home, members, discussions, more, group tools. This is your main menu. So here you come to the group tools, you navigate with your mouse to that group tools menu, and you see drop down menu underneath, and you go to the bottom one which says edit appearance. You click on this, and you see on the bottom of your screen there is a bar appeared, which provides for you three options, three different sections for editing. Color palette. Color palette is what you see, the greenish, light greenish color schema, which we selected for our website. You can select the ones which are already available as a templates from those you see in that scrollable module, or you can select pick custom colors like we did. It's up to you. I would recommend at the beginning start from something simple, just select one color scheme which you like the most and go forward. Next, once you select it, I'll select just for fun to see that it changed on our screen. You see this bar suddenly appeared, the buttons became orange and so on, the fonts of the links became orange, or you can select bluish and so on and so forth. Next, you have banner image. Banner image I would recommend, and you can talk to me later. We have a very good designer who helps a lot to many US collectives and different projects in US. She is a professional designer, and she created for our website this logo, not logo, header, and this is one big image with the login here on top, with the logo of Sahaja Meditation, and our kind of local image she created for our website. We have on top of this also independent website of Sahaja Meditation, which has the same logo. So we try to be in line with that website as well. And you can add this image by clicking, not this, but specifically, but any other one, by clicking on upload a new image or remove an image and so on. So there's that box for selecting image, which will appear in this top header on your page. Next, background image. Upload a new image. If you want, and I'll stretch a little bit, if you want something else around that middle box where the content goes, if you want this bluish currently color to have some background image, you can add it through the upload a new image. So it will open some form, web browser form, where you click on choose file, and it provides you your file system, and you can select some of the files on your file system, and it will appear on the background. We didn't use, as you see, there is no at the beginning. I would not recommend also to use it. After that, you click save. I'll save it, and from now on you have header on top, you have color schema, color palette, which emphasizes how the buttons of menu will look, how drop-down menus will look, how all these links will look, and overall a color palette for your account. Next, one of the main features you would like to add to your account right away from very beginning is the programs themselves, events themselves. Maybe not. I take a couple steps back. So next, I would recommend to create one or several pages you would like to be available for your profile. So if you do this, you go to pages in this middle bar with menus. You click on pages, and it leads you right away to content of your pages. You will probably see nothing here, only these three links. One says edit this page, another one past edits, and add a page. You will most likely see only one, add a page. So you click on this, add a page. You are provided with the form where you can select the name of the page. You'll probably need to first page to say what are these programs about, and maybe what Sahaja Yoga is about, and you can use this area for really bringing some content of that page. After that, you have two settings: who can view this page and who can edit this page. So basically, I would suggest to use anyone who can view this page, and unless you want to hide the content of the page from specific category of people on the meetup, and or if it is private page for only Sahaja yogis, you can also do this by selecting here in first box. You can select only the leadership team or only the members of the meetup group. Members of meetup group, by the way, will be those who sign for your group within the meetup. Meetup.com has thousands and thousands of people as members, but members of your group, of our group, will be only those who signed to be a member of your group. And this is another powerful thing, because when you think about it, you get very high quality members in terms of their interests. You offer something those specific members of meetup.com are looking for, and they're ready already to invest time to try your programs, to try your meditation, and to try your Sahaja Yoga, and see how it works, how it fits into their set of interests. So in this regard, meetup.com provides that very focused screening of all a public who are members of meetup.com, and basically they find you, not you find them. These are not strangers on the street again, but those who are searching, looking for meditation. So after that, you selected these two categories. I would say anyone, only members of this meetup group. No, yeah, only members of meetup group. Yeah, because this is the widest category of people for this selection. And then you can click preview. So there is no problem. There was a problem. You will find more. Yeah, this area I didn't put any content in my page. That's why it is a problem here, of course. And now I added word test, and once I see how it looks, new page is a name of that page, and then test is the content. If I'm ready to save, I click save, and after that, I don't click save, I'll just click on preview. I actually go out from this because we have enough pages and I don't want to clog the content of our website. So this is how it will look for you. Once you have pages, you will see them listed like this. These are several different pages. Don't you worry, all these pages will be seen for regular users. Again, this is your administrative view. You are an administrator for the website right now, for the account of your Sahaja Meditation, in this case, Sahaja Meditation Colorado account, and this is how it looks to you. For people, for members of Meetup who will come to your account, and I'll show you how they will come. It will look, when they click on this pages menu, it will look like a neighboring discussions menu with drop-down sub-menus of all the pages you created here. So in our case, people who are coming to our account and click and just hover over the pages menu, the drop-down menu underneath this pages word will show what Sahaja Meditation can do for you. This is first page. What is Sahaja Meditation? This will be the second page. How does energy flow work? And so on and so forth. All these headers are actually representing separate pages which users will see under this pages main menu item. Okay, once you're done with your pages, it can be just one page, all right, at the beginning. You can edit it later, anytime. You can change content of existing pages. You can add pages by coming here and clicking add a page. You can edit this page by clicking on edit page and go through your content and change it. Okay? I go home, back to the main screen. Now, after I created page 1 or 2 pages on my account, next step I would recommend is to create actual event. Within the meetup.com, it is called Meetup. Schedule a meetup. You go to the group tools in this main menu bar. You hover over the group tools menu and you select from drop down menu schedule a meetup. You click on this and the new editable screen opens up. Now let me show you what it includes. Schedule a meetup. These are categories which are some of them important, some of them are not as important, but we'll go through them so you can after that decide for yourself whether or not this section is important for your specific event. So the basics, obviously basics need to be selected. I mean filled with data. Let's see. So what should we do? Basically, it's a name of your meetup. Weekly Sahaja meditation sessions for beginners. And by the way, after that, you can explain for each session what you mean by calling it this way. For example, if I called it for beginners, you will see many people very experienced in meditation practice in general, or yoga practice, or any esoteric subject. And those usually people who consider themselves advanced. but we like to emphasize that these programs for beginners, and maybe I shouldn't put the beginners word here, I just Sahaja meditation sessions, leave it like this, or add even free weekly Sahaja, free weekly Sahaja meditation, or if you prefer, you can put Sahaja yoga, or if you prefer Sahaja yoga meditation, whatever you prefer and you feel comfortable with. Free weekly Sahaja yoga meditation sessions. And after that, you will be able to also in description add some requirements for those people. So in our website, in our account, we explain that those who are not familiar with Sahaja meditation practice are invited for that specific program. And in advanced program, we also explain who we invite to that program. Usually, we invite there people who already experienced and made their Sahaja meditation practice a daily habit, and they meditate every day. Maybe not every day, but they do Sahaja meditation on a consistent level, and they passed through the 2.5, 3 months. Some of them choose to stay with the beginners program for longer, but it's up to them. And basically on individual level, we decide whether or not this person should be invited to advanced programs. But anyway, at the beginning, this is your header. You select date by clicking on that square. The drop down select picker, the calendar pops up, and you can select. Let's say I select Monday, Tuesday. We have programs Wednesday. We don't have programs on Wednesdays. Let's add one, 7 p.m. and then you will select your venue. Now here we have several venues already provided for us because we had programs there, and so it keeps very friendly, keeps all the list of addresses and names of the locations, venues for us. But if you choose to bring your own, to type your own place because you don't have all these lists of previous venues, let's say our Denver Public Library. I selected that. How to find us, I currently don't know, but I'll put some test wording for you. Just in the center of downtown Denver. Okay, and I put details. Weekly free meditation sessions. Everyone interested in is welcome. Okay. Now we are done with this section. We go to the who is hosting this meetup. You click on that bar, opens. Here you will probably see only your name, like my name, and all the rest of the names. These are other organizers you can add later if there are several yogis in your collective who will lead programs or just will be part of this account. You can add them easily. And then select who will lead that program. For example, I'll select Brinja will lead this program, and it also provides you some extra. You can leave instructions for the event host. We don't need it currently. And after that, let's go to another section. Automatically repeat this meetup. Yes, I want this meetup to run bi-weekly, so I select that, and day is Wednesday. I repeat, and every 1 week. If it is one-time event, you select this square. Don't repeat. If it is seminar, for example, for newcomers, so a seminar for advanced people, this is where you kind of select one-time venue and one-time event. You select that one. So I prefer to select by week because it runs by week. Next section, charging for this meetup. This is kind of a tricky part because basically our programs are free and we never charge, but it appears here because many profitable businesses are using it. So you can leave it as is. You don't select, yes, I'd like to charge my members. You don't select it, and so it stays free. RSVP settings. No attendee limits. This is what you should keep unless your room is kind of limited and you expect hundreds of people in your room is I wish this would be the case for you. Then you just look for another room. But generally speaking, we don't edit this section at all. We just say no attendee limit. Here is interesting thing. Allow members to go with up to 2 guests. You basically can unselect this, and so unlimited guests number can be added to any participant of your program. Email settings. So here two check boxes: email members automatic reminders, nice to have, and email events hosts when members are SVPs. I like this one because each time somebody RSVP any of our programs, I get as a host of this program email saying such and such person just reserved place. So that person intends to go, and you can check her profile if you do not remember that member, or if it is existing member, you kind of great. Express, and you know already, so several people are coming, so you prepare yourself accordingly. This is done, and next one, last one, ask questions when members are SVP. This is a good one because you basically can add several questions here, and questions can be really simple. You can leave it without questions. We leave this without question because we don't want to make the process of RSVP for our programs more sophisticated and more time-consuming. So I'll leave this without questions, and I press at the end, schedule this meetup. Keep in mind that if you made mistake or you want to adjust something later, you can always do it. So don't worry if you messed up with something. Timing, and I'll show you how to edit it or how to cancel your event if you need to. And so at this point, you press schedule this meetup now. Once you pressed it, you have in the confirmation window, like a pop-up, saying that your event was added, and currently it's an active event. By clicking announce now, you actually announce this event, and what it means that meetup.com engine will send all your members this announcement, and maybe even it will show up right away in the meetup calendar for those people who are interested in generally what's going on in my area. So I don't want to do it right now because this is just test event. I select announce later, but if you feel comfortable and you are already running program in some place at some date, you should use this announce now. So I click announce later. Okay, and this is my event. This meetup has not been announced. Yes, I know that, but this is the content of my event. Denver Public Library, in the center of downtown. It's a section how to get there. This is the content. You can add several lines here if you want to start talking about this event. And by the way, this is the area where if people will start asking questions about specific event. They will appear here, and you will be able to communicate with them and basically maybe answer their questions if they have questions right here. Now, remember I told you that if you messed up with something, you can always edit it later. This is the good example. So under the header, which is the name of your event, you have many links: edit, cancel, feature, copy, export, tell a friend, and share through the Twitter, tell a friend through the Facebook. Very nice, very good option as well. So what I suggest you, I'll come back to this screen later. Currently, I want to show you that from this moment on, this is going to be available for all people who are searching for, and let me show you, demonstrate how it will look. So I go and click to the Meetup logo button or icon here on the left hand side of the top bar. I click it here. So I came here, and now there is a search bar. I'm coming here and I'm typing meditation Denver. Okay? And I click that icon. Now let's see. The results were from Sahaja meditation to Sahaja yoga. This is our advanced group running by Mondays. Then Tuesday, introduction to Sahaja meditation. This is our program for beginners. And this is our program for weekly meditation in Boulder. It's in other location on it. I thought it will appear here, but it doesn't. Maybe because I didn't announce it yet. Yeah, that's the case, I believe. I didn't announce this meetup event yet. That's why it doesn't show up here. I would expect it to show right after Tuesday here on Wednesday, because it was Wednesday. So let me do following. I'm going back to our account, and I'll show you another way to go back to that meetup you just organized, you just added to your events. There is a set of links on the left-hand side of that vertical bar: members, group reviews, upcoming meetups, past meetups, and our calendar. So you click on our calendar, and scrolling down, you will see that all the existing events, and the one we just added is this one: weekly meditation in Boulder. No, sorry, this one: free weekly Sahaja yoga meditation sessions. So you click on this one, and you click on announce meetup. So once you click on announce meetup, it will appear on that previous screen where we searched for meditation in Denver, and it will appear. I just don't want to do it because it will show up in the search results, and we don't want to do it, right? So I don't want to mislead people who may be interested to come on Wednesday. But anyway, this is how you do it, and this is also the screen where you can edit every feature of this event of yours. You can edit location, you can edit time, you can change the content of this by just hovering over that section. Click change, and here we go. You can change date, you can change time, and you can save after that. The same with every section of that event. So now what I do, I cancel. I want to cancel event. For example, we need to skip this event, right? And remember, this event is set as a running bi-weekly. So I click on cancel, and here we go. In this pop-up, we see this meetup is on repeating schedule. Yeah, nice catch, because you don't want to delete all the rest of your events. You maybe want to delete only this one because it's a holiday, and maybe venue is closed, and maybe you know for sure that nobody is coming because of the holiday. So you cancel only this one, cancel only this meetup. I will cancel all of this, all these sessions, future sessions, because I don't want this to appear in our events list. Cancel this meetup and all the following meetups. I select this one and cancel. Once I clicked on this, I come back to our calendar. I want to be sure that this event is not showing. Here we go. This event, which we created for this Wednesday, is not showing anymore. So we just learned how to create event, how to edit it, and how to cancel that event if needed. And last feature which I would like to cover with you today is how to communicate with your users. So you remember that you selected option, and basically as administrator, you will get emails to your regular email account which you provided for your account here, for your profile here. You will be getting emails every time when some new person, a member, will sign for your group. We have, for example, you see this on the left-hand side, members, 270 people who signed for our account. And this number is kind of a little bit confusing because from one side we had like maybe 350 people, but over time the meetup engine behind the scene clears all those who are not participating in programs and not coming and not active in meetup.com. So they will clean out, and it's a nice feature because some people just consider meetup.com as a nice another social platform, so they can advertise themselves instead of really genuinely following their interests. So they sign for different groups. But anyway, at least you'll get email, and let me show you what you do with this email. You can click on the name within that email, and it will lead you to the member's profile. Let me go back to home. This is our home screen. On the right-hand side, you will see pictures. You will be able to add pictures of your events. You make a picture on the event during meditation or after meditation or before, whatever. And after that, you can upload this picture on the and link it to the existing event or past event, and they will randomly appear here. You can click on each picture to see it in a bigger screen, and you can also tag people afterwards, so people can see themselves, and people can see other people, and so on and so forth. You can also add comments and so on, but this is later. You see the pictures randomly changed once we came back to home, and it's also nice because they're not kind of repeating, they're kind of live, dynamic. Now, below these pictures, you have all the activity which is related to most recent happenings in regards to your account. Who may be RSVP? This creates RSVP to programs for beginners. Here's his profile. You can click on his icon, and it will lead you to his profile. Here's another well, this is not a great example because this is, I believe, Yogini from Kristen Trambo is Yogini from Seattle, I believe so. So Sharon is another Yogini who is starting programs in Wyoming. But let me show you a real example. For example, this Jen Jaramillo. This is a new person who just joined. I got email on my Gmail account because my Gmail email account is address is in my profile. I clicked on that email, and it led me, as I would click it through Meetup, to her profile. Now, Usually what I do, if person, we didn't touch base on this, but this section also can be editable. So these are questions we created in order to ask every new person who signs for our group, who signs for our meetup. You can select it after that, and you can add questions, you can edit questions. So we selected 5 questions not to overwhelm people, and as you see, this particular person didn't answer none of them. And so because you will get several emails a day, you kind of start to be selective. If a person assigns some, maybe even asks some questions, I usually spend a little bit more time on that person and really reflect what that person is interested in and what questions, kind of questions that person asks. So instead of instead of being very short and kind of dry here, I would say much more here. I would welcome that person, and I would say several words about their concerns, and I would say also that if I see that person is looking for stress management or quieting his or her mind, I would add this to my welcoming message, which I put here, and I say, welcome, Jan. Don't you worry about the current situation of yours. We are very welcome, and you will find our programs very well organized, smoothly guided, and your meditation experience may give you a lot of answers, or maybe answer your immediate question, and so on and so forth. So I will be much more detailed in my welcoming message. But in this case, I saw a person didn't answer none of our questions. And I also see here in the person's profile, there are many different interests. From my experience, usually these people are those types of general esoteric interest person who'll be kind of average in terms of how that person progresses. That's kind of hard type of people whom we meet in Sahaja Yoga, and they're not immediately adopt and adjust to Sahaja Yoga. They do not build that very powerful link with Shimadaji, so they kind of they consider Sahaja meditation as another, Sahaja Yoga as another practice in their set or luggage of interests and knowledge, specifically knowledge they can carry on. You see, she's interested in psychic development and Reiki, intuitive training, everything and every possible group maybe and you can also see what groups she's member of: spiritual awakening, meditation and metaphysics, and crystal and stones. And by the way, don't be surprised that you will see people who are also leading these groups at your programs, of course. And so my message for her was very short and very hi Jen and welcome, hope to meet you soon at one of our weekly programs. And you may not see that person for months till she comes, but generally speaking, this is her profile, and this is how you welcome that person. And the last thing I'd like to cover in this webinar is email members. Again, you go to your main menu bar, hover over Group Tools, come to Email Members, select that drop-down menu, and here another form. In our case, we have, you see that Send This Message To section, and you have subsection here, See More Options. You maybe don't need that option, and in general case, you just select icon, select subject. You write something like, welcome to our new programs, or meditation programs, programs in Denver. And you add content, test, and you click submit. I don't want to click submit because this email will be sent to all 270 members, so I don't want to do it right now. But another option I wanted to show you is see more options. Once you have community, big community of members, 270, I consider it as big. So you'll have several options here to choose from, to whom you want to send this message. For example, you can create lists of people. How you create lists? For example, you have in your group, let's say 30 people. 15 of them are advanced people, and you want to send this message only to advanced people because program you created oriented and focused only on advanced subjects, and you want to invite people who you consider advanced. So you create new list. Now, on the left-hand side, you will see the list of all your members, all your 50 or 70 members, or 30, how many there. There is both on the bottom. There is alphabets with the link to the first letter of their membership name. And so, by clicking on Add to List, you basically add people to that specific list. Okay, I don't want to click Create List because this is just for test. I click Never Mind, and we have, by the way, Advanced Group here. So Advanced Group with 42 members. I click on this because this program, in my mind, is oriented and focused on advanced subjects. So I select on the Advanced Group, and you can edit this group, by the way. Yes, by clicking Edit, the same way. You can remove person from the list, or you can add. For example, after several sessions, you feel like Adam is ready for advanced programs. You click Add to List, and Adam moves to the advanced group list. You can edit this advanced group title by clicking on Edit List Name, and so on and so forth, and finish. So this is how you create your groups, and then you select from advanced options the group you want to send this specific message to. This is another option which I wanted to cover with you, because once your website is ready, once your account is ready, you already advertised your program by creating it. Basically, you click on you have already page, or at least one page, so people who come to your account will see what is this event about, and you want to invite people to your programs by selecting email members from Group Tools main menu. This is more or less what I wanted to cover. Let me show you again that what will be available for all these people on your once you created your account. So let's say you are somewhere in Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha, no, I'm just kidding. Let's see, you live in Denver, and you want meditation. Just meditation. You don't know what type of meditation. So you select, you ready to travel 10 miles to your programs from Littleton, Colorado, and you get results. So here we go. We have from Sahaja meditation to Sahaja yoga, deepening your meditative experience. These are advanced programs, and by clicking on this one, you will see the content. And this is our program for beginners. It's right there, and it shows you time and date. And this is the power of Meetup. Once you created your account, suddenly you announced your event, it becomes active in the search engine together with all the rest of the events around the area you're searching for, and related to the keyword of the subject people looking for. And so by clicking on that one, you get it will look for users a little bit different, because this is the look and feel from an administrative side of it. But if I am log out from here and go as a regular user and select meditation, 5 miles of Castle Rock. No. I'm ready to travel 10 miles. So not Castle Rock, but Denver, Colorado. Meditation down Denver. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's not Denver, it's not, let me select 50 miles. 50 miles is more. So Sahaja Meditation Colorado comes right here in the first row. So by clicking on this, you get into user-friendly. This is how regular users will see our page. And here, pages, you can go through all of them and see what's the content we offer. And here on calendar, you can see when next program is. You can click on that program and see the content. So it's South Madrid Chambers of Commerce, what we're going to do. Some of the, also you see some of the comments there, who is coming, who is going, who is RSVP, and so on and so forth. So I think at this point I'm ending this webinar. Let me just really quickly check what is the, if I have any questions. I don't see any questions on my email. I don't. Okay. I see some people couldn't hear me, but I believe this recording will be available afterwards on the same link, and she will send email with instructions. If you had troubles hearing, I believe it's gonna. I'm hopeful that it's a problem on your end, and all the rest were able to hear me. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your time, and I hope this webinar was useful for those who would like to just start new programs and use Meetup as a advertising tool. I should tell you that from our personal experience, our group experience, collective experience here in Colorado, and I know that several collectives in America use this heavily and enjoy using it because it basically, as I mentioned at the beginning, provides for you for $12 a month or $15 a month, plus certain investment of time when you edit your account, when you edit your pages, when you create your events and fill basically your account with information. That's about all your investment, and you get very high quality seekers into your programs. Just because community searches for a specific topic, finds you among search results and selects you and comes to your programs. So great tool. If you have any questions, here's the email, olegkot@gmail.com. You can also respond to Shiva in his invitational email, and so you can respond to him and ask him questions. You can also text message me 720-987-8054. And again, as I mentioned at the beginning, at the end of several sessions of this kind, this list will be filled up with information, and we are always available for you to help you set your account and enjoy using that great tool. Thank you very much, Jai Shri Mataji.